you've done this twice already. You obviously have nothing left to prove as a player. Why was the idea of playing for this team so compelling to you? Why did you decide to do it?
I felt like I was, I committed to USA basketball when I was coming out of college, and every chance that I get that I'm healthy and my mind's in the right place to play basketball, I'm gonna go out there and play. So I think I finished the year off healthy on the regular season and the playoffs. So I felt like it'd be cool to get, I guess, a kickstart on next season by getting in shape a little earlier in the summer with Team USA. So I'm looking forward to just being around the best players in the world and around the best athletes as well. So I just wanted to take in the experience.
As a quick follow, Kevin, playing for Pop, how much does that matter to you? How much does that matter to guys in general? Thank you.
It mattered a lot. I was a dream of mine to play for Coach K, and it was always been a dream to learn under Coach Pop as well. And, he's some of the great staff, too, that's been coaching us up every day. And I've been enjoying it a lot. So he was definitely one of the main factors in me making this decision to, continue to play for Team USA and along with Mr. Colangelo as well. So it's been a fun few days of camp so far.
Next up will be Nick Schiffer, and then we'll go to Nick Hamilton.
Hey, Kevin. I asked you after Game 7, what's next for you, and you had said you weren't planning on losing the Bucks, and you weren't sure. Just how quickly did Team USA get on your radar after the season ended, and how quickly was it for you to decide with all this?
It was on the radar before playoffs. So, having a couple of conversations with Pop and Mr. Colangelo the last couple of years, preparing for this. And once Pop got the, job as the coach, we've been having conversations here and there. And they also respected my time and space. If I didn't want to come, they wouldn't have pressured me. So, I really felt like they helped me make this decision by just letting me be me and let me make that decision on my time. And, but it's been on my radar for a second.
Nick Hamilton, go ahead, and then we'll go to Yoko Miyaja.
Hey, Kevin, Nick Hamilton, Nightcast Media. Wanted to ask you, you talked about playing with some of the best, with the best players in the world. What have you learned from guys like Jason Tatum and Bradley Beal, and what have they learned from you where you guys can be that cohesive unit moving forward?
More so what Coach needs from all of us. We know each other's games inside and out, and got nothing but respect for every player and what they've been through in their journeys up to this point. But it's on Pop to establish roles and sets and defensive schemes, and we got to abide by them. And I think everybody's here is bought in to what we're trying to do, and we want to go out there and capture this goal. So whatever he needs us to do, we're all adaptable players that can pretty much play multiple positions. So we're looking forward to the challenge of, figuring out this chemistry and keep growing from here.
Hi, Kevin.
Yoko, you're up, and then we'll go to Yao Banzi.
Yeah, Kevin, this is Yoko Miyaji of Sports Graphic Number Japan. I have two quick questions. One, is this going to be your first time visiting Japan? And two, is there any chance that you're going to be reconnected with Taishi when you're over there, even with this restriction?
This is my first time in Japan, and I was definitely looking forward to connecting with Taishi. Taishi's my point guard my senior year in high school. We got really tight. We lived together my senior year. So looking forward to, taking in his culture and meeting his people for the first time. But we'll see. There's a lot of stuff going on with COVID over there. So I want to be definitely be cautious with what I'm doing. But hopefully if it's in the, if it's in the cards, right, I can go out there and visit them and take in the culture in Japan. So we'll see.
Thank you.
Y'all go ahead, and then we'll go to Casey Hodal.
Hey, Kevin, Yao Bonsu with WRHU-FM over in New York. So this is obviously the first Olympics since Kobe Bryant's passing. So I want to ask, whether it's for you personally or the team, how is Kobe fueling this Olympic run for you guys?
I said the last part I couldn't hear. Sorry.
Whether it's for you personally or the team, how is Kobe's passing fueling this Olympic run for you guys, especially with you being one of his former teammates on Team USA?
Yeah, Kobe Bryant is a guy that all of us looked up to and watched as kids, and even when he was alive and playing, his DNA was embedded in us as players. You know, he kind of, from afar taught us, what the game is about, what work ethic is about, and we all kind of pulled from him, when he was playing and when he was alive, and now that he's not with us no more. We all want to honor his teachings by going out there and playing with that passion, with that energy every single play. And guys that had close relationships will understand how he will approach every single day, especially with Team USA. He really took pride in being a part of this group and a part of this team, and we all feed off of that type of energy. And Kobe always brought that, so he's always big to every one of us here. We miss him dearly because he would be in here supporting us.
And just a quick follow-up, bouncing off that, how much more would winning this gold medal be, knowing everything you just said?
It's going to be important for a multitude of reasons, and that's definitely one of those. And, we got so many, quote-unquote Kobe disciples in here who learned from him for so long and who have relationships with him. We want to, go out there and win the gold just like he did. So looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Casey, you're up, and then we'll go to Brian Lewis.
Kevin, I was wondering, could you talk about playing with Damian Lillard? And during the playoffs, you had tweeted out during one of his games versus the Nuggets that it was a spiritual experience. So I'm curious, one, can you talk about playing with Damian? Two, what makes basketball reach the level of a spiritual experience?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with Dame. Dame is a unique player. Pretty much get hot in a matter of seconds. He can, put pressure on the defense so easily, and looking forward to that shooting ability and being out there with that. And what I meant by that is just, the level of skill that he displayed that night only shows me that he put in hours and hours of work. And when you put in that much work, you isolated like he is, I can tell he likes working out by himself. Then, you go to another level mentally, and he was there that night.
Kevin, thank you.
Brian, you're up, and then we'll go back to Amari.
Hey, Katie. How you doing? Quick two-parter. Team USA rookies are not like, NBA rookies. I mean, they're already stars. But, Pop has talked a lot about your leadership in camp. I'm just curious, A, what kind of messaging have you been giving a lot of the guys in camp about, taking every game seriously and not looking past anybody? And secondly, on a little side note, you guys are hiring, meaning the Nets hiring David Vanderpool. Do you remember him from your OKC days, or since he was off the court, you not really have that much to do with him?
Oh, your first question about my leadership style. What I'm telling the guys, Pop and the coaching staff is taking control of all of that, telling us what we need to do, preparing us for the physicality over there, just everything. And each one of us are talking up when we need to. And, if we make a mistake on a play or something like that, I feel like everybody has that vocal, it's showing that vocal leadership. But more so than anything, everybody here wants to prove who they are through their actions. So it might not be a lot of words being spoken, but guys are going extremely hard every possession. As far as Dave, yeah, of course. That's family. He's from the same area I'm from. We know the same people, mutual family, friends. So, work with him in OKC, so I can't wait to have him on board. I'm looking forward to learning from him and bringing him into the family. So, can't wait.
Finish up with two more, Kevin. Amari, you're up, and then we'll go to Kiko.
Hi, Kevin. Amaury Perdriau, French newspaper L'Equipe. You're going to play the Timothée Luwawu for your first game in Japan. Did you guys already talk about it? Maybe trash talk about it? And more generally, do you think it's a good thing that you'll be playing the French team for your Olympic opener?
Yeah, I can't wait. I've definitely talked my shit to TLC a couple times about how he can't guard me and how I lock him up on defense. So, I can't wait to even talk more shit when I see him. With his national team. So it's gonna be a great battle. We got a few NBA players on that team that we all know, and we're looking forward to that challenge.
Finish up, Kiko. You're up.
Hi. Yeah, thank you very much. Hi, Kevin.
Hey.
My name is Akiko Yamawaki from Kyodo News, Japan. The Olympic will be held without spectators. That will be different from last two times. What do you think about it?
I was definitely disappointed once I heard that, but I understand, we don't want to, I mean, we already pushed the games back a year, so we don't want to, cause any more trouble with COVID. So I understand. But it brings a different energy when you see the crowd, fans from all over the world supporting their teams and their countries. And, that's going to be the part that it's going to sting a bit, but it's still an honor and a pleasure to go out there and represent your country and to do it on a big stage. But, I wish our fans and I wish fans from around the world can experience it up close.
Very much.